Hello Internetians, my name is Josh, aka Ultra Player Coach of your New York Metagross in the UAPB. We are currently 3-1 after a win last week against Troy, and the Magirna Madman, whatever you want to call him, and the Pirattatas Radicate. This week we turn our attention to Old Man Tup, coach of the Pittsburgh Pirattatas. GBA coach himself. Very, very good battler. Very, very scary team. His link is in the description, but you should already know who it is. You should already be subscribed to him. I mean, for God's sake, it's Old Man Tup. Now then, going over his team. First thing I want to say about this match, shout out to my front office, first of all. We kind of built this team, and it's very weird. And I want y'all to go along with it, because this is going to be, it's going to be crazy. Like, I'm bringing a lot of crazy assets. I'm bringing things that I think will work, and things that I have to make work because the team is super threatening. Also, shout out to Zarmari once again, because of the layout. I love the layout so much. It's actually not as much hard work as I thought it would be. Although I do want to fix the Jolteon real quick. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, let's go over his team, shall we? He has a Jirachi, and that is super threatening. Like, I'm really happy that I have a lot of threats that might force him to run Spadef, because otherwise that thing just tears holes through everything. He really likes subsets, so I kind of thought about that. Gets great coverage, gets U-turn, gets Stealth Rock, gets Thunder Wave, can be defensive, can be specially defensive, can be Choice Scarf, can do whatever. It's very, very good. He has an Altaria. Typically you see Dragon Dance, typically you see Bulky Dragon Dance, or a Cleric set, or just a wall set in general. Yay, the sun's coming out, my favorite. That's fun. Dragon Parry is really good, helping making that Fairy Dragon Steel Core very, very, very obnoxious to deal with. I had to be very careful around that thing, because that thing can easily just sweep through my entire team. Depending on what kind of set he brings. He can bring a special set too, with like HP Rock from my Moltres. So that's interesting. He has a Buzzwole with the Beast Boost. And that's also kind of threatening, because that can also kind of like tear through my team. I don't have the best way to handle it, especially if he's rocking Ice Punch and Rock move for my Gligar and Moltres. I've come up with a way to beat that thing, but it's very, very scary. And I have to be very, very careful with it. He has a Suicune, super bulky water type. Doesn't get reliable recovery outside of rest, so that's kind of meh for him. But he's been using it very well so far. You can see Scald, you'll see a Calm Mindset, you can see Toxic, Roar, Protect, Sub. Kind of passive, decently fast, can run Tailwind too, so that's kind of scary. He has a Yon Mega, and that's a Z-move user. Has Tinted Lens, my favorite ability. For those who don't know, I love Tinted Lens. It's such a good ability. It can also run Speed Boost Life Orb, but typically, like right now, I'm kind of like more fearful of a Specs Tinted Lens set. And I don't have a lot of switch into that. So that's fun. He has a Jolteon. 130 base speed, fastest mon on his team. Very, very threatening to a lot of teams. However, I believe that my team is one of the most electric-proof teams that you could have. Because I have Magirna takes virtually nothing, Hydreigon takes virtually nothing, Immunity in Donphan, Immunity in Gastrodon, Immunity in Gligar, Vikavolt resists, Nihilego super especially bulky, and then Chestnut resist. So that's cool. It can be a threat, but like, not worried about it too much. Hitmonlee, that's a threat. Reckless Life Orb just tears through my entire team. Super strong, we've used it before. One of his 2 hazard removers, and the other one being Torkoal. Very hard for him to get that spin off. So, I feel like he's going to bring it just for Rapid Spin, if anything. Sorry. Because I've been known to Hazard Stack in the past. But it's a very big threat. Very hard to switch into. So, yay! He has a Miltank. That's just one of his tier 5s. Very good tier 5 in my opinion. Very bulky, gets Stealth Rock. It's very fast for a wall. Normal type is a pretty decent defensive typing, just because it can, like, it only has the weakness to fighting. Gets Thunder Wave, gets reliable recovery and Milk Drink. Can run curse sets, which is cool. I've used it before. I love it. I love it. I love it. He has a Duck Trio. Oh my god, I hate facing Duck Trio. That's why I always draft it, because I don't have to face it. Huge threat. He hasn't used it much, and it really doesn't do too much to my team, except beat my Chestnut with Aerial Ace and beat my Magearna with Earthquake. So that's fun. Very scared of that thing if it comes, and I've had to plan around it. Roserade. Oh, I want to use Roserade so bad in the league. Spiker, Toxic Spiker, very bulky on the special side, very high special attack stat in 125, very weak physically, so that's something to note. But has reliable war coverage, can run Spread F sets, can run Leaf Seed, has great coverage and stuff like Extra Sensory, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and then Technician Hidden Powers, which is really cool. And then last but not least, he has a Torkoal, another one of his Stealth Rock setters, another Rapid Spinner, weak to Stealth Rock, can run Shell Smash, be an offensive fire type, which is kind of like, but like, after that can be kind of threatening. I gotta be careful of that. But I think I'm well handled for something like that. If I do see that, I expect Shell Smash, Fire Move, Grass Move, and Empower Rock. But I believe I can handle that with one of my sets. So that's cool. Now then, moving on to our team. Something I noticed first when building this team is he does not have good switch-ins to some of my offensive threats, such as my Medicham, such as my Moltres. He has a Jirachi for stuff like Nihilego. He has a Mega Altaria for stuff like Dragon. But Medicham just tears through him, and so does Moltres. And that was something I really took into consideration when building this team. And let's just let the heat begin, shall we? Let's just start the heat. So the first one we are going to be bringing this week is going to be our Mega Medicham. Gypsy is back after facing Crimson and Troy. Mega Medicham is back, hopefully going to be able to pick up some kills with High Jump Kick and Zen Headbutt as dual staffs. He has no Mon that resists both of those. The only way I can really see him dealing with this is defensive Mega Altaria, which does not want to take two Zen Headbutts comfortably, and then Buzzwole, which does not want to take a Zen Headbutt, so I kind of expect that a Yappa Berry set. Or then trapping it with a Duck Trio. I don't remember what the HP EVs are for. I believe it's either a Duck Trio or a Buzzwole. I will double check that, and something will pop up on the screen here in a second. Ready? Future me, go! Thanks, you're the best. Now, Calm Mind Pirattatas. That's probably what everyone's looking at. So I don't really need two other moves. I mean, I could rock out with Bullet Punch to pick off a weakened Dragon Dancing Altaria. I could run Fake Out for extra priority. But Calm Mind Pirattatas is really cool because that lets me pass it into my Magearna, into my Moltres, into my Hydreigon, into my Nihilego, into my anything that I could possibly want. Because I can get up a free Calm Mind when I come in on stuff like the Miltank, when I come in on stuff like the Roserade, when I come in on stuff like the weakened Torkoal, when I come in on stuff like the Hitmonlee, if I know he's like Choice Scarfed or something, or he has to be afraid of me. I can Baton Pass into my Moltres, and +1, spoiler alert, it's going to be Moltres that we're mainly passing to, and +1 Life Orb Moltres tears through his team. Obliterates him entirely. So that's really, 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 really nice. The speed is to make sure I outspeed a max speed Yanmega. Although that might change because it's a Yanmega. And it can run speed boost. But I really expect Tinted Lens. So that's probably why I'm keeping it there. And then the rest in attack. I think the HP EVs is for Scarf Buzzwole. But you already know what it is. And then the rest into attack to make sure I'm hitting as hard as possible. Now, like I said, I'm going to be Baton Passing mainly into my Moltres. Moltres is here running an Agility set, and I'm not running Life Orb. I'm instead running Sharp Beak because I don't want to get worn down. And also, any Fire type time I'm going to be clicking a Fire type move, it's almost guaranteed to kill anyway. Yanmega does not want to take... I might change that to Flamethrower, actually. I'll do some calcs, and we'll see what happens in the battle. But, like, anything that's going to... I'm going to be clicking a Fire type move against, it's going to die without a boosting item, so all I really need is to boost my Flying type moves. I have Agility, and I have enough speed that I outspeed a Mega Altaria. And then after a speed boost, I outspeed everything on his team, including, I believe, a Scarf Jolteon. Let me think. 286, I rock out with 572. No, I don't outspeed a Scarf Jolteon. Alright, so if he's bringing Scarf Jolteon, then it's whatever. But, good prep on his part then. But, like, I don't really expect the Jolteon to come anyway. So, there's that. I have enough HP so that I can take a modest max personal attack HP rock from Altaria and 2-hit KO that thing with Hurricane guaranteed. If I'm a +1. That's cool. And then Roost is just there to keep healthy, and then I threw the rest of EVs into special attack to make sure I'm hitting as hard as possible. That's cool. So, that's kind of some of the team building I'm bringing there. Next one we are going to be bringing is going to be our Magearna. Magearna is running defensive set, woohoo. With Shed Shell. And I really, like, I originally planned to run a different set. But I can't switch into Yanmega otherwise. And that really sucks. Because I wanted to run Shift Gear Ghost DMZ. Spoiler alert. Unfortunately, we are having to run this set. I have enough defense, so I can take a +1 Earthquake from my Mega Altaria, and 2 KO that thing with Dazzling Gleam. I can take hits from the Yanmega very comfortably, and then my special attack guarantees that 2-hit KO on Altaria. I'm almost positive that's what it is. Hopefully. I have Pain Split, Dazzling Gleam, Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball. Ice Beam is there for the Yanmega and the Dugtrio. Even though I'm not going to be taking it on Dugtrio. It's also there for the Roserade, because I can also swing the Roserade really nicely. Shadow Ball is there for the Jirachi. So I can weaken that thing. And it'll be very nice. And things and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not bringing the Hellego. Kind of regret that. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, that's my Magearna. I'm not running any speed on my Magearna. Because look at his speed tiers. The only thing that I naturally outspeed is Torkoal, and he's not going to run enough speed for Magearna. And then next thing after that is going to be Buzzwole. I expect him to run speed on that anyway, so there's no point for me running speed. Which is really weird, because I always run speed. Next mon we're going to be bringing is going to be our Chestnut. Chestnut is here with the Rocky Helmet. With enough Spadef. Well, let's just go in order, because I'm always all over the place. Chestnut here with Rocky Helmet, Bulletproof, Zen Headbutt, Leech Seed, Spiky Shield, Earthquake, and then 248 HP, 228 Defense, Impish Nature, and 32 Spadef. Speed is the same thing. I don't need any speed on this mon. So, Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet is good because I can switch on a Choice Scarfed Hitmonlee very comfortably and get chip damage off on that thing. I can also switch in on the Buzzwole. I can switch on the Miltank very well. I can switch on a physical Jirachi very well as get a final bit of chip damage on Altaria if it tries to kill me. That Spadef right there means things and stuff. It helps me take on stuff, things, like things, and the Suicune, I believe. I have no idea why 32 Spadef is in there, because I built this thing 3 days ago. But I'm pretty sure it's there for a Suicune. So, stuff like Ice Beams don't do so much damage to me. I have Zen Headbutt, as that will let me hit the Hitmonlee very well as the Roserade. Because unless Roserade is running Dazzling Gleam, it's there for Roserade's Dazzling Gleam. That's what it is. So Roserade's Dazzling Gleam doesn't do things and stuff, depending on its set. I know I don't get O-Code, unless it's like Choice Specs Modest. That's cool. And Zen Headbutt does a lot to the Roserade. Zen Headbutt will do a lot to the Hitmonlee. And Earthquake is there so I don't get set up. I don't become setup fodder for the Jirachi's Substitute. That's cool. 100% guaranteed I will break a Jirachi's Substitute with Earthquake, even if it's max HP, max defense. And I can take hits from that thing very well. Rocky Helmet's going to be chipping it down. Spiky Shield can chip it down. And I don't have Synthesis once again. I don't think I'm ever going to need Synthesis on Chestnut. Because it's so bulky in general. And Leech Seed is very nice to get reliable recovery. Roserade can be probably his main switch into this thing. And if that's not there, I can just click and Leech Seed in it. So nice. Get all that reliable recovery. Spiky Shield is also nice because if either Reckless, Life Orb, Hitmonlee, when he goes for the second, I'll know as soon as like he clicks it and I see the damage on it. I can Spiky Shield on the second one and do a shit ton of damage to him. So that's really cool. So Chestnut's gonna be very good this match, just being able to handle a lot of those mons. The next one we're gonna be bringing is our Hydreigon. We are bringing a really bulky Hydreigon. This is made to switch in on stuff like the Miltank and the Suicune and some of his more passive mons. I can even take hits from the Jolteon to an extent, as well as the Dugtrio, unless he's like reversal. This also handles like Torkoal, like I said, because I'm running a lot of bulk. I have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Adamant Altaria. I don't really see him running Jolly too. I don't really see him having too many reasons to run Jolly, so that's cool. I honestly expect 252 speed. And when I say 252, I mean the number 252, not 252 EVs, because that outspeeds my Magearna. But I'm running outspeeding Max Mux anyway. I don't really have, like, I might talk to a Mega Altaria on the switch in, but I'm not staying in on that anyway. But it would be nice in case I really can't take on a Dragon Dance set anymore. This helps me beat Crocoon. This will 1v1 it guaranteed. I take +1 Ice Beam fairly well. Miltank can't do jack shit to me. I can Toxic that, I can Taunt it, and I can just shut it down. I don't expect him to be running this much speed either. I expect to outspeed that. Jolteon can't do shit, Torkoal can't do shit, and Dark Pulse is the only really stab I need. Because the only things that resist it are the Buzzwole, which I'm not staying in on, the Hitmonlee, which I'm not staying in on, and Mega Altaria, which I'm only staying in on if I'm sacking and I'm not letting him get up a Dragon Dance. So that's cool. EV's just there, like I said, to hit handle stuff like the Miltank and the Suicune. Mainly, that's what the EVs... Like, the EVs also let me take on a few hits from, like, Jirachi if he's not, like, Play Rough or Dazzling Gleam. Other than that, that's what Hydreigon is there for. If I can beat down the Suicune, like, Moltres obliterates him. So that's really cool. And then finally, the last mon we're going to be bringing, guys, go along with the set. Please, please let the set work. I want the set to work so much. We are bringing Gligar, and we are bringing a Yachi Berry Gligar with Defog, Roost, Acrobatics, and Earthquake. Oh my god, please let the set work. I switch in on any attack from Buzzwole. He cannot kill me with a move into Ice Punch. Unless he's like, I think Adamant Life Orb max attack. Like, I don't remember. But I'm almost positive that he can't, like, if he's Adamant, I outspeed him. So, and I have the same speed as Hydreigon. I outspeed an Adamant Buzzwole. Jolly can't knock me out. And I switch, like, I take the Ice Punch, and I fire back an Acrobatics, and I kill the Buzzwole. Which is really nice, because Pirattatas Berry Buzzwole really just kills my Medicham, in all honesty. Defog, because I do not want to be hazard stacked by that Roserade. If Roserade does not have Dazzling Gleam, that would be so amazing for Hydreigon, because I can taunt that thing and beat that thing down too. Earthquake hits Jirachi really well. It hits Jolteon. It hits the... I mean, most of the time I'll be clicking Acrobatics unless it's super effective. So that's cool. And this can also take a hit from the Hitmonlee afterwards, or maybe afterwards if I roost up. I don't know. It depends on what spread he's running. Again, expect for Magearna. So if he's running that much, I'll outspeed him, and I can kill that with Acrobatics too. So that'll be really lit. Oh my god, I really hope this works, guys. Like, I'm bringing a lot of heat. Like, we have the No Stab Chestnut, we have the Calm Up Baton Megacham, we have Moltres getting it past to him with Defense by Dragon. I really want this team to work. So tomorrow we have our battle versus Old Man Top. I'm really hyped for it. If you guys have any criticism for me, please leave it in the comment below. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. Show your love to the New York Metagross, because the New York Metagross are hopefully going to pull out a win versus Old Man Top and be the first person to beat him in this league. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow.